Hi all, hope you're okay. This is another new review based on the history of the Dalek set, number 7 from B&M, Day of the Daleks, in 1972. Uh, this is a really set excites me as well. On the left we have the, I suppose, Supreme Dalek, as I've always called it, the Gold Dalek, and on the right, of course, we have a standard Dalek, or drone Dalek as some call it. And now the Dalek on the left, the Gold Dalek, it has been released twice before. First time in July 2009 as part of Dalek Collector Set number 2, and then the same set was re-released in 2012. There was no differences as far as I'm aware of the Dalek then. This is accurate now, and the paint job is really nice. I will compare it at the end with the original release. The one on the right, we've never had a Dalek of that sort of colour before. Really gunmetal grey. Close to it again with the FX Daleks in 2012, but none like this. I mean, this is just superb Dalek. This really excites me, this Dalek. It reminds me of my childhood when I first seen them in Planet of the Daleks. Without me waffling anymore, let me give you a guide to it. So I just turn it around. So as you can see, nice metallic sort of paint, and it does reflect very well off the light. Now the backdrop is rather nice because this is based on the tunnel where the Daleks and Ogrons would appear. Just move the Goldie out of the way for a second. As you can see, the sort of time tunnel effect. Back there you can probably just see some Ogrons. And I don't know if it's going to show up yet. You can just see as a robot Al has put in there for creative purposes. I'm not going to say where it's from, and he worked that one out. I know where it's from, but I'm not sure why. I did ask him. Anyway, let's get back to the review. So these are usual movement. A little bit about the props. So the first time they're in colour, they added a coarser mesh to the neck. The eye stalks were slightly changed. They added new eyeballs and discs, and the dome lights were taken from Land Rover and Mini cars. You can see them there. So this is the grey Dalek. Now I know some of you will probably be tempted to army bills, because of course in the Day of the Daleks there was only 3, 2 greys and a gold. Now we will probably get a Planet of the Daleks set. I have no information on that. So there'll probably be another grey Dalek with that. I must confess myself, I wouldn't mind another grey one, so I'm just thinking, or should I wait to Planet of the Daleks set and see what comes in that? We shall see what happens. Anyway, I'll go to the Gold Dalek. So this is a really nice addition. It's also was kind of became a famous Dalek because Katie Manning, who played Jo Grant after she left Doctor Who, posed nude with this Dalek. Images are still out there. That is all I'm going to say. So this is quite nice. This time they're all painted. Although I don't know if it's going to show up in the camera. A few marks around this, which is slightly disappointing. I'll just move it forward. You can, just about see some marks there, but not to worry. It doesn't notice it's too much when it's on the shelf. It was completely all gold with black hemis. So this is a really nice addition. Really glad we've got an accurate gold Dalek. Also, the fenders, that's the bottom bit, were changed. They're larger skirt fenders and with metal edging and a kind of rubber skirt added to increase the height on the base. And I said no, they were painted metallic dark grey, and of course the other one was all gold. So yeah, I kind of like the very dark paint. It makes them look more menacing, I think. Now this dark kind of grey was also, as I said, in Planet of the Daleks. And also one other story, I'm missing it out, Frontier in Space. A gold Dalek also appeared in that, working with the Master, as did this other Dalek. Now it'd be interesting to see if character do a Frontier in Space set, because they've just done History of the Daleks 5, which was Power of the Daleks, yet to do Evil of the Daleks. This is history number 7, so will number 8 be Frontier in Space, or will he go straight to Planet of the Daleks? We have to see. Anyway, that's my little review of these Daleks. I would recommend you get them because I can see these being very sought after. Now, I did say before we finish this, I will compare the gold Dalek earlier release. So I'll just move grey out of the way for the moment. And if you have a look. So this always annoyed me for years. The black neck bin really irritated me. Now, I don't know why they did this in the first place, because there's certainly enough photos from that story. I often thought it was from like the BBC video cover, where there was like a kind of photoshopped picture of Daleks, and the gold Dalek looks like he's got a black neck bin. But I much prefer the newer version. We could just say this, the one on the right is like a variant or another sort of Supreme Dalek. And there we have it. Now this is of course the Day of the Daleks set, 1972. And just one last thing, I want to just do a comparison of the grey Dalek. And as I said, we haven't had, although this is Day of the Daleks, I just want to show you another sort of grey Dalek that, although from Power, as I said, the same props were used. So I'm just going to take these out, because just kind of give you a comparison. This was released in 2012, so this is the chap here, and this one, I like this one as well. That just seems to be more like just a dark grey, like a Genesis type. It's not a Genesis one. And have it. And this was, of course, if I'm not mistaken. Hang on. No, battery's dead. It was an FX one. I have to replace battery. So that was just giving you kind of a close comparison to the ones that's been released before to the one now. And that's that. We won't go into that one. We should go into that one another day. But there we go. Day of the Daleks collector set. And that's it. Hope you've liked that. Do click subscribe and like if you have liked the video. And if you want to leave a comment, please do. And if you want to contact me, you can get me also on Twitter at Ian O Time Lord. Until then, take care. Bye.